I have to ask this question. Coming out of school, out of high school, highly touted, everybody wanted you. I mean, you were on everybody's radar. Why Illinois?
Man, when I came on my visit, I had that feeling. It's weird to explain it. Every time somebody asks me that, I say it because it's just a feeling that you get when you're walking around, whether it's the first, second, or third day. And I kind of got it as soon as I landed. I was like coming in, I'm looking out the window. I All I see is just green land, and I'm like, what did I get myself into? Like, I'm just wasting my time. But man, when I landed, I was just like I felt the feeling. Walking to in the airport, then got to campus, met all the coaches, met all the players, and I kind of like felt that connection with them right away too. Not only with Coach Underwood and Coach Antigua that were the one recruiting me the most for the most part, but with the other coaches, I just felt that connection like right away. And with my teammates, I connected. Like I felt that connection with them. And then going out, walking around campus, I just felt right. A lot of fans, a lot of students, like knew who I was, so they were like screaming, "Curbelo, we want you!" Like Curbelo, like you gotta come here, this, that, and I just felt that love, and I felt in family, and that's what I was looking for. At the end of the day, when I was making my decision, because as everybody knows, like I didn't have my family, growing up in New York and being there in high school, so I needed that family environment and that
Right.
feeling of feeling safe and being able to be who I am. And I felt it here, like walking around here on campus, like I felt that feeling, and it's a great school academically too. It has a great team. Like I knew it was gonna have a great team. So I couldn't ask for a better place than this for sure.
Well, I can tell you this. I completely understand what you mean. Now, I'm from Chicago, so I grew up watching the Illini play, since
Hmm.
I was a kid. Um, when I took my visits, to Arizona, to UCLA, to Iowa, to Minnesota, and then to down to Champaign, none of them gave me that same feeling as I
Hmm.
did when I walked on Champaign on the campus in Champaign. It
Yeah,
felt
and
like you said, it felt
and
like home.
and that's what I was gonna say. It like it's weird to explain it. Like if you, I was gonna say that, like if you don't really been through the process, like you can say you understand and like you say okay, yeah, I feel you, but like it's just like a like unique feeling that the person gets, and I got it here. I
Yeah.
got it here for sure.
Well, I'll tell you this: because I was at the practice, I ended up meeting you. I met your dad. I don't know if you
Hmm.
remember, but I
Yeah,
met
yeah.
your dad, and everybody had a chance to talk to you guys, and I was impressed by you then. I was impressed by how comfortable you seemed being in that environment. And that's
Hmm.
that's big when you're going to be playing in the Big Ten. When you're going to be playing on one of the biggest stages there is, you have to be able to have that, and you have this, I believe, this quiet confidence about you, that makes you fit in places. So, and I think
Hmm.
this is why you fit in so well where you are right now. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I definitely agree, and growing up and now jumping to the next level, leaving high school, jumping into college, like I think one thing I saw, I've been wanting to work on is just working on myself and focusing on myself a little better, and not in a selfish way, but in a way where I can identify my what I'm doing wrong, so I can turn it into a positive thing. And I definitely agree. I definitely agree with what you said. I'm I have confidence, but not cocky. Like I just have enough confidence where I can keep it, a little quiet, like you said. It's like a low key feeling, and I think that's why I fit good into the program, and even into anywhere else I would have went to, just because of my personality, and I think that plays like a really big role on my game and off the court too, because like I've been saying, basketball is not only about on what you do on the court. It definitely, the things off the court that definitely carries into your journey, and a lot something I really like, and coming out of high school, I learned that it's ABCs, which is um, A for academics, B for basketball, and C for character. And like coming out of high school, my basketball coach preached that a lot. Like, okay, ABCs, like make sure we're taking care of the ABCs, because academics are definitely important. You got to be able to have good grades in order to play basketball. B basketball for B. Obviously, you got to take care of basketball. You got to do good. You got to work out. You got to do all that stuff. And character, it's just as important as academics and basketball. Because if you don't have a good character, you could be the best player, but nobody's really gonna want you on the team. So I definitely agree with you. Like I definitely think my personality, is involved in some ways on my game. So I definitely agree with you.